Hey guys, thanks for visiting Extreme Health Radio, where we have weekly radio shows designed to empower you to take back control of your health and life. This audio blog is brought to you by Morocco Method. This is raw, vegan, organic, wildcrafted, picked on the lunar cycle hair and skincare products. They leave your hair and skin feeling shiny and clean. And even if you have oily hair, it really helps to restore the balance. If you're interested in checking out these products, go to extremehealthradio.com/mm for Morocco Method, and they are also in our store if you're interested in looking at these products or purchasing them. All right, let's get going. Today's audio blog is titled, Are Your Past Thoughts and Emotions Creating Your Present Health Challenges? Today was day 3 of the Feel Good Project, and it was quite fruitful in my opinion. It started off with a bang today as daylight savings time began, so I woke up feeling extra refreshed, as I'm sure a lot of you did today as well. Waking up to the warm, happy yellow sunshine streaming through my window was enough to make my soul just sing. I loved it. Sleep is one thing, though, that I still want to get more of, and I keep talking about attempting a designated bedtime to make sure I get the proper rest, especially being in an adrenal fatigue state right now. So that's something that's still on my list that I'm working on. So the new thing that's a really big deal around our home lately is bone broth. Justin and I, and yes, even little Miss Maggie Brown, have all been participating in daily bowls of warm chicken bone broth for breakfast. We seem to think of it as the breakfast of champions around here, and I started my day off today with a nice bowl of warm bone broth, and it just felt so right to me. So at 3 different times this week at random, I've stumbled across facts about bone broth and the ways it helps aid in healing gut issues, and I read one article that our gut lining is renewed every 3 days. And in a book I'm reading by Deepak Chopra, I am reading that it mentioned that this is true every 5 days. And whether it's 3 or 5, I'm starting to become a big believer in the bone broth. Who would have thought? Drinking broth for breakfast is pretty much the last thing I thought I'd ever be doing. However, it is becoming a new sacred ritual in our household, and I love it. All I know is that once I get my gut healed, literally healed once and for all, nothing is more priceless. I'm waiting for that day. So no more 2 or 3 days of good stomach, only to be followed by pain and bloating for the next 2, repeat, so on. It's just been so up and down for the past 5 years or so. My best friend Christy today planned a full day at the spa for a belated birthday gift, which is super giving and super generous. Where I was pampered with the gift of massage. It was truly heaven, and she is just such a good friend. I can't believe she did that for me, and we had a great time. So after we went and got our treatments, we relaxed at the rooftop pool deck on 2 lounge chairs in the sun, chatting about life, which involved various health struggles for both of us. We've been friends for 13 years, and we have seen numerous ups and downs, joys and sorrows. We've celebrated, and we've lost. However, today just seemed to be a glass overflowing kind of day, which was so good for both of us to let loose and laugh at the challenges presented to us rather than cry like some days we do. Both of us agreed, though, that we were not just innocent victims on our health journey. The more we learn about all the backstories that usually go into making a recipe for a health crisis or a challenge in others' lives, the more we agreed that we ourselves had a lot to do with their makings in our own lives. For 2 gals who have done what we feel like to be extensive work on ourselves and our bodies in the past few years, why weren't we in a place of perfect health yet? Well, we both agreed that maybe a little too much fun and alcohol and bad food choices in the past were among the pitfalls in both of our lives. We also came to the conclusion that emotional blockages are still a major source of why we're not healing completely. So we talked about it, and we both find it to be a pretty severe challenge to go back that far in your memory to possibly uncover emotional traumas that could play a huge part in the healing process. And for being 2 pretty self-aware individuals who have done countless hours of physical and emotional work, as well as therapy, we couldn't believe there could possibly still be more to uncover that we haven't dealt with yet. Unsettled business that hasn't been dealt with yet, we feel like could be really halting the healing process in each of our lives. We talked about possibly hypnosis might be something to look into. We know people that's really helped. We're just not sure what that looks like yet. And we might just get into that brain state where we can go deeper where we haven't gone before. And maybe that's going to be a tool to get us there. But the jury's still out on that one. Not quite sure. More than anything, though, spending time with her today was true medicine for my soul. And I often forget that the power of laughter is as good as any bone broth, and I'm a lucky, blessed girl who got them both in one day today. So I'd have to say that the feel-good moment of the day for today was letting others care for me today through the gift of massage as well as the gift of laughter. Both are equally important parts of this journey. What's your feel-good moment for today? If you like this information, please help Justin and I out by subscribing and leaving us a 5-star review on iTunes. Just search for Extreme Health Radio, all one word. Justin and I have a ton of radio shows filled with authors, scientists, doctors, amazing people teaching you cutting-edge material and healing protocols that one day just might help save your or a loved one's life. Also, don't forget to grab our free gift to you by going to extremehealthradio.com/subscribe and join thousands of others who have already done